Hi, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And if you are looking at this painting right here, this is called The Woods. It's a small little painting of watercolor of a wood scene that you could actually visit in real life and go to. It's just up in the mountains. There's just a couple of trees up there, and there's like about 6 or 7 trees right there. About seven. One of them's kind of deadish. But this is just a watercolor, so I had to work quickly when I put this thing together. And there's a whole bunch of trees in the background. You can sort of see it, sort of some aspens also, and goes up into a mountain range. And you may not be able to see the last mountain range because it's just waterly effect blending in with the sky. But yeah, there's more mountains back there. So there's like right in the front, there's the dark hill, then there's the aspen hill, then there's the juniper tree hill, and then there's the distant woods hill, and then there's the faded into the sky hills. So that'd be what, five hills that you're looking at right there. And it's a real depiction of a real scene that is quite photogenic. I think some people have actually gone to this site and actually took pictures. I think when I was doing this watercolor, other people were taking pictures at the site, so maybe there is a picture of it that's floating around, so you can actually compare it, and you'll probably see it's very similar, very close. And I say that today because, a person wanted to know how close to a photo this is. Well, this is watercolor, and watercolor is because it's cheap paint. The size of this is about the size of a paper, page of paper, maybe an A4 paper, something like that. And it's just a really quick and fast painting because there was nobody paying me for it. There was no funding. And art with no funding gets done rather quickly because, you can't spend a lot of time on something that's not producing any income. Uh, Small paintings are not a really great reference of an artist's ability because they do a lot of quick paintings really fast just to do painting. But larger paintings that require a lot of technical skill and ability, they take time to make. The Renaissance paintings of a lot of those famous portraitures that you see that are actually quite large. If you've been to true museums, they are quite large. I mean, having a painting 6 foot by 12 foot is not uncommon in the art world. And if it's a Renaissance painting, then you know that it's probably very detailed, very in depth of the subject matter. Sometimes I tell people about the Western artists, Russell and Remington. And back in the day, back in the 1990s, Russell and Remington was being held as the benchmark of Western art back in the 90s. Now today, it's been decades since I've actually studied Remington and Russell, but now I go back and look at Remington's and Russell's work, and I said, oh God, is that what they painted? I could do better. And I can now. What I used to do in the past wasn't as good as their work, so they were actually elevated a little higher than me. But recently, I was doing some stuff for the Yoranthium book series. Although it's a little quick, a little bit more anime, I compare that to Russell's work, and it's like it surpasses Russell's work, Russell's and Remington's work. So I surpass that now, and my artwork has actually gotten much better. So is actually much better. But after all, I've been doodling thousands of new drawings ever since I wrote my Uranthium book series, and I got a whole bunch of folders full of the small little doodles that I've done. And I got these new horses. I got this orchestra. I have this wedding ensemble. This theater stage. Wow, I got these aircraft. Yeah, there's going to be aircraft inside the Uranthium book series. Shh, you didn't hear it here, but there it is. And this scenery like this is just part of the process of creating better art and what that actually entails. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in working with me, getting some of my work for your walls, contact me with what you have an idea for. I do already gave out a few prices on a couple of other videos, what my prices might look like. And it's not too shocking. 2 by 2, $500. You can use that to scale up and scale down. And you can actually come up with a pretty good idea what something might cost in the creation process, depending on its application and use. And pretty much, I do very beautiful work. That's why I'm putting this up here. This is actually old. This was probably done in 1990. I think that's when I did this. So this is actually before I went to college. Uh, that's when I did this thing. It's kind of in a watercolor. Might have been in 91. Could have been. So I might have been in college. Somewhere around there. It's been a while since I looked at this piece. But it's a very nice watercolor, and you'd have to agree. Well, thank you very much. I'm Mark Bromley, artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And if you really want to understand more art and fall in love with that, I think you're going to love my work, and you should. You have a great day. Thank you.